Hmm. He did go. He did go on the vacation thing.
Just didn't work out.
Yeah. Scriddle. Draw Barya. He says, "Oh, frowny face," and wants to know what happened. Well, specifically, was it the bugs?
No, but they didn't help.
It was the bears. There were too many bears in. Uh, I know what you mean. Animals. Um, I, no, I don't think there could be any bears clear over on that section. Yeah, the only bears that I can think of that would be in Portland would be gay bears.
Why are you going to Portland?
I'm not. Frackety might be.
Well, you said Portland, so
Not Portland. My province
Provincetown.
town. Yeah. Look, I'm stupid. Whee!
Hey, you blue.
Ah, you are streaming. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I just started 2 minutes ago.
Wow, blue is fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm gonna check my internets.
Thank you, blue.
Did you try to poke a bear? Were you in province town long enough to poke any bears?
I mean, I was seeing plenty of shapes. I can't think of any bears in particular I saw, but I'm sure there were.
Hmm.
It was pretty hectic. Hello, Noctua. I would still like to go it with Brytha at some point.
Hello.
The main reason came back is it was it ended up being way more expensive. That's half the reason. And it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Mostly the tenting. It was wild. I don't even feel like going into it right now. But I'll type out like a message explaining it on the server.
But Frankly doesn't go onto the server. They
I
are
know.
clean and uncorrupted.
I'll post it in the chat like tomorrow or something. I don't know. I checked the kilometers on the Delica when we got in today before going to the store. And in 2 days, I have driven 533 miles. So I'm quite tired.
Yeah. What monster is this? It is a Barioth.
It's a new thing YouTube implemented, and it's very dumb. It's
Oh, the top
basically like
fans.
whoever posts more, you are number one.
Yeah. Fight amongst yourself, peasants. You can also pay to get points. Yeah. Barioth is Barioth, I think?
Yeah, but you can't donate to my channel.
Yeah.
Or Vars.
Nope. We don't have the subscriber count to do that.
No.
You need to have 500 subscribers before you can open up memberships.
Yep.
The most ambitious thing YouTube tried were these streams.
Super chats
Yeah.
are at 500 subs. And all that. In
Yeah.
order to do, like, actual monetization on your videos, that's not until, like, I think 2,000 subs or more. 5,000 even.
I thought you could apply for monetization at 1,000.
Yeah.
You can't raid until 500. You can't go out and like accept or like send or receive raids until 500, which is so stupid.
It was very, very nice seeing all the towns down there and seeing Provincetown and stuff. In the future, planning on going again, I would bring a lot less stuff, but I would also bring different stuff. For example, I'd want to pick up some sort of bike or scooter. You can rent them, but the town is really meant for walking or getting around on light vehicles like that. Like, there is parking everywhere, but it's all paid parking.
Yeah.
And it's limited. And most of the side streets are so narrow, you just can't. So. Plus, there were some terrible people that were ruining it.
Yeah. This was way back in, like, this was way back when Dead by Daylight had just come out. There was a list based on popularity of the stream. There were over 400 on the list. You could scroll down to see. Oh. Terrifying. Oh, tiered streams. Okay, my bad. No, not children. Adult children. Adults with children minds. Corrupted children minds. Children minds that were influenced by others. We'll leave it at that. You can throw some fireworks. You can throw firecrackers, smoke bombs, snappers. Can. That's the main word there is can. Pick up the piercing pod, please. What's the biggest firework that I have set off? So, me growing up in a more rural country area, we sometimes did the 4th a little, well, not a little different. We'd set off our own fireworks instead of going to see a fireworks show. And the biggest one I have personally set off is a 2.5-inch firework mortar. It's the two ones that you set down and they go up and go wee all the way fucking up and then they go off.
Yeah, here
That's the biggest one I've
fireworks
set
are
off.
illegal.
Oh yeah, that was also 100% illegal. It's just that, it was like, it's the 4th. We're not gonna bring people in for setting off fireworks on the 4th. Any other day, you're gonna get the cops.
Oh no, I'm saying fireworks, like totally here, are illegal.
Yeah.
They have been for decades.
That's just because Massachusetts doesn't believe in fun or road care.
It's mostly people blowing off their limbs and killing each other. Or starting
You say
fires.
that as if the people are problem. Like, getting rid of people isn't the problem. Is a problem. There we go. And firehouses, yeah. You call people hurting themselves a problem. I call it natural selection. Oh, I rolled wrong. How rude.
When we left Thursday to get to the campsite, it was kind of just a mess. So much driving. It just wasn't a great day. I mean, seeing Provincetown was nice. That was about it. Because the entire rest of the day I just spent driving everywhere. And it just wasn't good. And then yesterday I spent basically the whole day driving back.
Yeah.
And also, both days I got bad breakfast.
I should make you a waffle to make up for it.
The day we left, I got IHOP and they didn't have what I wanted, and the food they gave me was just bad. And then, yesterday morning, I found a place that looked really good, and the food was mostly good. However, except the Belgian waffles they gave me were the horrible sugary kind. Like, the kind you can find pre-packaged and at room temperature. But, like, it was the kind where, like, there's sugar in the batter itself, and it's, like, crunchy. But, yeah, it's just, I hate that kind of waffle. I like the kind where it's, you know, a batter.
Yeah.
That you put into a mold.
No, Provence.
There's Providence, which is Rhode Island. Provincetown is at the end of Cape Cod. Very heavy LGBT town, which is half the reason I wanted to go.
It was so LGBT that they dug a canal to make certain that it wouldn't spread across the entire rest of the nation. The tip itself, it was corrupted. They lost it. They had to make a sacrifice.
Oh no.
I mean, that's what you said. They said you said they had a canal that was dug.
It's so that ships didn't have to go all the way around.
Yeah.
And now ships don't even bother, so it's kind of just there.
Oh, no, I just need the one, hopefully. You're fine with LGBT? You feel like it? They feel like they would be out of place, says Nicholas. Honestly, same.
I don't think so. There was plenty of straight people there.
Nah, too many straight people then. Too many people. I would say send me to Death Valley, but too many people visit Death Valley. Nope, I do not have anywhere near enough
There was a
money for
Pride
that.
shirt I wanted to get, where it was a map of Cape Cod, like in Pride colors, and it said on it just the tip.
Just a tip. No, Frackety, I am not bear hunting.
Actually, it's funny you say that. I was looking at one of the pamphlets I got about upcoming stuff. And where was it? In January. January 1st of 2026. They're doing a 10th annual polar bear plunge.
I did one of those.
Var.
What?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
I found a thing that you could fit into.
No?
Well, it made me laugh, so.
I mean, it can still be funny as shit. I'm just saying, just hesitant, me being hesitant. No?
August 19th, annual jockstrap bike ride.
I'm good.
But you're a jock.
I am?
Yesn't?
The MR42 Zenogre event founded best place to get Steamworks fuel. Okay. I was just getting the Steamworks fuel out of my system. But
July 12th through July 19th is Bear Week. So if you like bears, that's your thing.
there, that's my closest thing to a bear.
Monumental
Uh,
yard sale. That sounds fun.
I believe it's A Farewell to Zenogre is the one that everyone's talking about.
November 29th is the lighting of the lobster pot tree.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what? Just lighting of the what?
Instead of having a Christmas tree, it's like a lobster pot that they light up.
Yee. What? That's not a shirt. Correct. It is not a shirt.
I saw a drag show, that was called Misconception.
Actually, Snooker's weak to ice. He's just like, I'm just gonna ignore that.
Why, it wasn't vulgar.
It wasn't. But I'm
Is
just
that the
gonna
problem?
ignore that. Like, Oh, he big this time. There we go. Actually, I can get more if I do a wall bang. Come on. You're big enough. Really? There. That'll be a wall bang.
Uh, there.
Oh no, not there. Yoink.
How is chat doing? Blue or not
Who
blue?
is chat?
I can't see your chat.
I know. The last thing on my chat is, unless something happened and the YouTube didn't update me, is Frackly saying, that's not it, not a shirt. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna quote him, I might as well quote him right.
I can't remember if I said it, but yeah, the shirt's worth like $30, and that's why I was like, no, because they were just printed on t-shirts.
Yeah, you didn't say it here.
And like, I'll buy a nice t-shirt, but $30 is really pushing it. Because like, these were just standard t-shirts. They weren't anything special. The other shirt I was thinking of getting was just a rainbow-colored shark.
Yep, yep.
I think it was a tiger shark.
Hello, Carl. Has somebody seen my electric puppy? Hey, what are you I'm sorry, your electric puppy has rabies. Hate to see it.
Very nice. I hope yours goes a lot better than mine, Blue.
What does that mean, Frackety? Be lucky that it's him and not me? Are you saying we're lucky that you don't have rabies? Like, I hope so. I hope you don't have rabies. That'd be very, 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 very bad.
I keep getting VAR candy. I'm trying to fatten him up. That's obviously my goal.
He's learned that the quickest way to my heart is through my stomach.
Oh, I thought it was through diabetes. I heard a Family Guy joke a little while ago, and it was a born like obese child named Diabeto, and he's just a perfect sphere.
I see.
Like, oh no. Also, that kind of math breakfast I got yesterday Um,
Hmm.
the place was really busy. I think it was a tad too fancy for me.
Oh,
Even though, like, I don't know. The service was kind of meh, but I get it, they were very busy.
yeah.
And, like, they were just literally giving warm room temperature water. Like, I could taste
That's
it with
wrong.
tap water.
Yeah. Okay. Carl says, "Is the bro contaminated?" Frackety says, "That you are with the electric puppy. I have." Okay, I was missing stuff. Grand. Goddamn! Don't kill him now. Yes, have to kill him now. He has rabies.
You gonna put them down?
I gotta put down that dog.
What about, you got that dog in you?
Okay, in in this fight, keeping him enraged is the goal since the Noker drops the most fuel when enraged. Okay. From Nicholas, back to Frackety. Roll back to the kitchen. Diabeto joke. Mama may have a cookie from Carl, and you get another mad breakfast. I believe this was in the same one. The same mad breakfast that from yesterday.
Unfortunately, well, fortunately for my mom, the breakfast she got was, like, really good.
Ah, okay. Well, he's already angry, Nicholas, so I think I can save my clutch claw for a half second.
No, you need to spam Clutch Claw.
It has such a bad uptime animation.
You
It's
can't,
down animation.
like crouch roll and do it, and it, like, resets the animation immediately.
God, no. It is horrid. Which I would be fine with if the clutch claw didn't also, um, you get no damage reduction for being clutched to the monster. Let's put it that way.
Hmm.
So if you're on the monster and the monster says, "I'm a toot my horn to the left," you take full damage. It's like, oh, this sucks. Uh,
Yeah, you're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. I hope you are having fun, Blue.
Yay,
If not,
Blue
we're gonna
having...
have a problem.
Yeah, Blue, you better be fucking having fun. Uh... Frackety, Silver is streaming. You could ask him that yourself. Frackety would like to know if you would eat a cooked meat.
No, I'm not a cannibal.
Yeah, sorry, cannibalism isn't really...
And I'm
I'm
not into
good.
fake cannibalism. In parentheses, 4.
uh, pain. No, he hates me. I'll take the confusion and run with it.
I saw something terrifying yesterday. I saw a British
Me?
person.
The British?
Yeah, it was a British guy and his, like, young son.
Oh, God. You're saying that the British can procreate?
And then today
I
at
thought
5
we had the
Below...
last of them at the Redcoats.
Yeah, and then today at 5 Below, I think They were two Aussies.
Okay.
I don't. I'm not sure what they were. They weren't like European, but I don't know. It might have been like a specific region of Australia, or maybe New Zealand, because they weren't British. They were trying to pick out candy.
Ah. Yeah.
And then the waitress yesterday was Russian, so that was kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah, a lot of Eastern European people work in the Cape during the summer.
Do I have enough money to get stuff? No, I need 80,000.
Which makes sense why I saw that Eastern European grocery store.
Yeah.
Which I have never seen anywhere else in the state. Normally, at most, it's an Indian or like generic Asian supermarket. Maybe once in a while, like a Spanish.
Neat. What is Leon Plus? What did I just... Huh. Hey, I got clockwork. Yay. Oh! Okay. Neat. Anyways, to clear up the confusion, Frackety, he said he's not into vor, not var. I understand the confusion, however.
He's a little too far away.
I'm a little too far. Come on, body, don't do this to me. And then I explode.
I picked
Yeah,
up
that's what I was.
some more of those Philo bites I like. And they had a new flavor, and it was like a Greek one.
Okay. Was it a geek one?
Yes. It said it had different like cheeses and stuff, and it was dill. And I was like, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Zix are definitely my favorite. Well, one of my favorites.
Okay.
One of the vehicle types. Or manufacturers. It's kind of funny because this game uses almost entirely real licensed vehicles. But then these Russian ones are not. Well, they're not all Russian, but like Eastern European. Even though they're like one-to-one, the same models, they just use a different name.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of these companies are even in business anymore, so it's like, you can just use them. Like Zills, Gazes, Urals. Have you ever seen steak with, like, pancakes or French toast? Because I never heard of that being a thing.
I haven't, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone did it.
Yeah. When I was looking at a diner earlier today, They offered as like a side to go with, or I think they put it on your pancakes, French toast, waffle, or steak tips.
Oh, yeah, steak with syrup? Okay, so Frackety has something.
Yeah, because they also offered like kielbasa, like what you like.
Yee.
It was very expensive though. It
Yeah.
basically added on $10 or $12 to the price doing the steak.
Can't
Also,
wait for actual lab meats.
also a full side of bacon was $9. That's crazy. It's funny you say that. The first lab-produced meat has been approved by the FDA, and it's lab-grown
Yay!
salmon.
Oh, really? We're doing salmon? You know what? No, they are. Uh, um, they're not endangered, but they're close to it. Very close to it, actually.
Yeah, and it's being served at a restaurant, actually in Portland, I think. Portland, Oregon. So if it's successful, we'll probably expand that. How goes Monster Hunter?
There we
That's
go.
that's not a good sign.
It's not a good sign. No. I was just doing my Steamwork stuff, so I'm just kind of messing around right now.
Have you
Like,
killed
what's
the Bullfango?
Steamwork? There's no bullfingos to kill in this game,
Oh, okay.
thankfully.
Has one killed you?
Yes.
It came over from your save file on the 3DS.
Oh, somehow it
It's a
survived the
troll one.
transfer.
Yes. Today's been alright. Went grocery
Okay.
shopping. That's mostly what I did today. Being in a greenhouse with no AC kind of sucks, but the neck fan helps actually a lot.
Yeet.
Uh,
I don't know why I
Nothing.
used
I
this.
spent the whole day driving home and it kind of sucked. I think I drove for 6 or 7 hours yesterday. Bear in mind
Wouldn't be
the
surprised.
trip home should have only taken about 3.
Yeet. The brace vitality.
I wasn't even stuck in traffic. That wasn't an excuse. It just took forever.
Alright.
The Broomfield flea market is gearing up to start again soon.
Horrifying.
Yeah, it starts July 8th, so the day after we would have gotten back.
Did you want to be a vendor there as soon as we got back? I would kill you.
Well, you wouldn't have to go. If I had them, you didn't have to go the first time, bitch. No. If I had unlimited funds, I'd consider it. but no, it's just too expensive up front. And there's no guarantee that you're going to make it back unless you have, like, in-demand things.
Yeah.
And plus, I'd want to get a bigger spot so that we could park our car in said spot. And could actually, like, stay over.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was kind of a pain in the ass to have to leave and come back every day. I enjoyed it. It was definitely an experience. The thing that killed it was having to use the rental van.
Yeah.
Like, that seriously took half of the money I had.
You get one random tax return and suddenly everything goes to shit.
Literally, like at the worst time. Because our van shit the bed. And honestly, it sounds like it was a problem that could have been fixed by the people installing the alternator, but whatever. Because it was a wire that was shorting. And I'm sure if they looked, they could have seen it.
Yeah. Really? Son of a bitch, I don't have a stir jerky. I'm an idiot. It would actually be tactical for me to die right now. Oh no, I'm gonna make a mistake. Really? Just to pass time. Yes! Damage me! And he's sharpened. How much longer do I plan to stream? About, 4.5 hours. I'm gonna be here for 3.5, 4.5 hours. Well, 2.5, 4.5 hours, there we go. Yes! I mean, oh no! I fainted! Item box, manage items, sets. Yeah, it's this set, okay. Yeah, it would have been fine either way. Oh, come on. Face the dragon, please. There we go. And I don't have enough heat decorations to make a elemental Fatalis set. That that'll work. It wasn't me. Actually, it was Vanessa and someone else that fainted. Terrifying. I should just sell that. All right. Nope. So Nizoth, if you do want to join, am planning on doing my guiding lands at least one more time because I finally got the Frost Veil up to level 6. So that should spawn a tempered Zinogre. Yeah. I'm going to be real annoying and step away again. I hate me so
Oh
much.
no.
Yep. I'm the worst.
Shock tourism.
Okay. So I pulled up chat management and there's live chat summary on.
Oh.
So how do I look at the chat summary? Okay. Weird. Oh, and now I die. Yeah, screw it. Yeah. Not really doing much, but see, the problem is, like, you guys are welcome to join. I just don't know what I'm doing. And I don't want to be like, well, I don't know. I'm just gonna be here to chat.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I screw it up? I did screw it up. Unpin. Unpin. Remove. But one too many A's in there. I know the horror. There we go, that's the right one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no rush. I'm not really doing anything. I know I just flipped past him. There he is. Physiology. Super weak to thunder of all things. Huh. I do have a thunder one. Wait, that's true. Stitching is the dragon puppy. Or I could just, bring absolutely insane levels of raw damage. Wait, did I already fuck up? I did. Oh well. I forgot to get because if this is the one that I want to get geology on. Hello, no. Nano.
Oh no.
Close enough. Where is geologist? Uh, nope, wrong G. There it is. There we go. Uh, mm, you beat the Matsu? Yay! Now you struggle with primordial Malzeno? Everyone struggles with primordial Malzeno. And we'll go with Moxie. Or at least try to get it. Nope, didn't get it. Wait, seriously? Is Zinogre not tempered? Are you serious? He does have a good theme.
Are you strumming your guitar?
Damn it. No. Stygian's Ogre. Is it Stygian's Ogre? Yes, this is the Stygian version. This is the dragon puppy. And what I'm trying to do is get a tempered version of this guy to spawn. But apparently, it wasn't in the cards. Oh yeah. Yeah, no. Alright. The the creature design for Stygian Zinogre was what if Fatalis, but what if White Fatalis, but dog? Really? Yeah, no, seriously. Like, if you want the one-to-one comparisons, Stygian Zinogre is the White Fatalis to standard Zinogre. If you're comparing Zinogre to Fatalis, Stygian Zinogre is the White Fatalis. They swip out the original element for Dragon. They are incrementally stronger, faster, angrier.
Hey, QB. How are you doing?
Not QB. What are you doing here?
Gives QB a big hug.
Where'd you that's gay. Where'd you learn that from? Did you go to like some gay town?
Yes. I'm doing alright. Same here. A little tired. Just chilling and playing some Snowrunner. Did some grocery shopping today. GB says hi to you as well.
Hello, QB.
What are you up to? I see. I used to have that problem as well.
What's QB going through? Or
He's just trying to tire himself out because of his
ah,
ADD meds.
okay. Oh, hi, Panda. Suddenly, Panda's in my mission.
Hmm.
All this. So I can get a final evolution and a skin for a bowgun.
Yes.
I don't know if this would be crown size. I don't know, this looks like a standard Stygian to me. Oh. Oh, derp. Need to sharpen. How be the panda?
I'm working on a new region. This is
Ooh.
in Austria.
Also, QB, you are allowed to join the call. You did pass the vibe check.
Yes, QB is very cool. Well, I think the thing is he's trying to fall asleep.
I can be boring. Right? I can be boring.
Sure. Yeah, I get you, QB.
Yep, this is all just standard gushing. Oh no, not the dog whimper sound.
Um, QB was saying like they appreciate the offer, but they don't really feel up for that joining call.
Okay.
And he said, though in the future, I'll definitely invade your personal space and make you regret those words, Krika.
If you can make me regret my words, it's gonna be like a feat.
And Blue says, we could have joined the call this whole time. Damn, I've been tempted to each time. Yeah, I don't join calls with, like, people very much at all. Like, basically never. Because of my social anxiety.
Yeah.
So I get being hesitant to join.
Hmm.
But if you ever want to, Blue, you're more than welcome. Just know that I'm terrible at conversation.
No, there's that, and there's also, I like talking to people off stream before, like, saying, "Oh yeah, no, if I'm streaming, go ahead and join." Unfortunately, QB has passed that vibe check, so I was like, "Oh, damn, hate to see it." So, you can join Silver all the time that you want, I guess. That was the horrible interpretation of that.
I think he just meant joining us both in call.
No. Invading space sounds creepy, but space invading sounds cool. Well, that's because grammar is fucky wucky, frackety. So yeah, if you're invading space, I mean, you got UFOs and shit. But if you're a space invader, you got like UFOs and shit. But if you're just invading space, that's just rude. Like, who would do that? Go on and like, who would do that? Go online and start like telling lies. It was a boom time.
Yeah, I only briefly mentioned it, QB, but yeah, the vacation kind of sucked and everything kind of was shitty. So, had to come back the next day. And we're back now, and I'm still pretty tired from all the driving.
Yep. Sorry to be the one of many to ask me. Oh no. No, I'm not an alien. Not to my knowledge, at least. But yes, go through joking, answer questions. It's not to my knowledge. Last I checked, I wasn't an alien.
Space invaders get bad rep. After all, they were attacking the Earth, not space. We're the space invaders.
If we just never went to the moon.
Yeah, basically in 2 days, QB, I recorded it. I drove 521 miles. With one day being 9 hours of driving, and the next day being about 7. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And dealing with people and weird weather and just stuff going wrong and stuff being really expensive. Like, I knew it was expensive, but it was really expensive. Some, like, things that you wouldn't think would be expensive.
Mm-hmm. Crappy, what color are you like, what color is Frackety thinking about? Okay. Frackety, you are thinking of the color, it's that
Chartreuse.
impossible. Yeah, chartreuse was on the list. No, it's the impossible color that's both blue and orange. Did I change my logo? Not my logo, just my avatars. You know what? I'll do
He
that.
no longer identifies as a scaly.
No, I'd still have the scaly
He
one.
identifies as a feline.
Meow meow.
Oh,
Mauve. Mauve is a fun color to say. Hey, you wanna go hunt another Stygian and Ogre?
when I was at Walmart today, I saw a girl wearing a baseball cap, and on it she had a pin of Kinger and N.
Cool.
Yeah, I was like, a person of culture, finally.
That's probably how some people feel when I was wearing my Invader Zim hat. I
Yeah,
still do, but when they see me wear it.
and I think the hat was the Murder Drones baseball cap.
Cool.
I wasn't sure. I didn't recognize it, but it looked similar to the one they sold.
Yes. Also, Nicholas says, we've never. Wait, was that Nicholas? My pin message got out of the way. Yep, okay. Nicholas says, we've never been to the moon. Yes, we did. See, we wanted to fake going to the moon, but it just was cheaper to go on to film it on site.
Kinger, not Kingler. Kinger from the Amazing Digital Circus. He's the chest piece crazy dude.
Ah. But the first moon landing didn't happen. The American. And oh, the first moon landing didn't happen in America. Of course, it happened on the moon.
Was it a Pokeball? Okay, Blue. No worries. You go have the good noms.
French, they have a name for. They have a color called indigo. Indigo is a fun color.
Indigo is how you get genes.
Yes. There is a slight hue difference between purple and indigo. Well, true purple and indigo. I may be colorblind, but I learned some color theory.
Can I just say blueberries are a lie?
Blueberries are a fucking lie.
They are purple.
Salmon is a good color. They are. Unless you peel them, then they're green.
Like, their skin is blue, sure. But the actual juice is purple. And yeah, the skin... or the flesh or whatever is green, yeah.
Yeah. I can eat blueberries. Just don't feed, wait, no, that's grapes. That you don't feed to dogs. It's as bad as chocolate to them. It's horrid. Actually, no, different symptoms, but still bad.
Blue raspberry is a fantastic flavor. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, it's my favorite natural flavors.
The whole point of blue raspberry was because there's almost no blue foods and
Yeah.
too many red pinkish ones. So they just needed something to make blue.
Yeah.
It was initially like for candy and stuff, which makes sense. It does taste like blue.
Tastes like blue and sugar. Hey, Blue! Congratulations! Your sour flavor.
Blue already left.
Blue, no!
They went to go cook.
In English we have a color named blood orange. No, we have a fruit called blood orange. Yeah, it's not confusing at all! Nah, it's fine. But we do have a color that references blood orange. I'm trying to remember what its actual name is. Its secondary name is blood orange, so, you know, it's somewhat correct.
I like orange. I'm not crazy about blood orange. I don't hate it. Um,
Yeah.
just I've had like artificial blood orange, and it wasn't great. Or I've had it like in like a mixed drink before, not alcoholic, and it was only like okay. My favorite of the citrus is pineapple.
Pineapple's a citrus?
It's acidic, at
Huh.
least. Uh, no, pineapple is actually a vegetable.
Pineapple's a vegetable. Understandable. Pineapple's a berry.
It
I
is
had
not
to
a
actually,
citrus fruit. I didn't mean
yeah,
citrus. I just meant like acidic, of the
yeah,
acidic
acidic fruit.
fruits.
Yeah. My favorite acidic fruit is the tomato. Wink. Like, I had to literally triple check, like, wait, no, no, I know what a pineapple is. It's a fucking berry of all things.
But isn't that what the vampires do, QB? Isn't that how they get like a nice twist?
Is he talking about blood oranges?
Yes. He was saying, I mean, you can't just have a mix of blood and orange and expect to have the same experience.
Yeah, you know, it's like tequila. Two
Hmm.
shots of tequila?
My juice tastes like pennies.
My juice tastes like pennies. Um, what com Now, what's confusing is a sentence structure of which came first, the fruit or color. Oh, easy, the fruit. So, orange did not orange was a lot like I'm trying to remember which other one it was. Where pink also didn't have a name until like the 1800s. It was light red.
One thing I kept seeing down on
Or is
Cape
it
Cod
18th century? There's 100 years
that
difference between
was
the two.
making me giggle was
Yeah.
there's a bank out there called just Siemens Bank.
Yeah.
Teehee.
Did they rob the Siemens Bank and then get disappointed because it wasn't the right material? Like, this is money.
No, but just that it's spelt out in big capital letters, Siemens Bank.
Yeah. Anyways, in French, they think they have blood sanguine or blood orange. Okay. Bananas had this weird berries hundreds of years ago. It looked poisonous. Um, Before selective breeding, bananas were borderline inedible. And then we're like, I'm gonna selectively breed this shit. Haha, banana. And then the genetics that we have for bananas and actually bananas and standard oranges, standard navel oranges, are basically borderline clones of each other and at risk of extinction due to disease. No, the rotten region and volcanic region level down. My ring of ultimate power.
Yeah, I
God,
remember
that
learning about that in a video Salmonella did about where we got a lot of food.
yeah.
Like asparagus, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, kale. They're all cauliflower are all from the same plant. Just
Delicious.
over years, each specific part of the plant was focused on.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Food has arrived for Nizoth, shrimp tacos, chips. Yeah.
Also, I believe orange carrots are not native to the wild. It would be purple ones.
I'd have to triple check that one. Did you know that insects have Kizu in its name? There's an insect with Kizu in its name? That's actively fun, and I wonder
Yep,
if
white
that would
carrots
like have
too.
been. Ooh. Kizu the name. Did you bring enough for all of us? No. Okay. Was Captain America reference? Was that a Captain America reference you made? No, that was a Power Rangers 1989 reference. Um, OG Power Rangers. My ring of ultimate power.
One of
It's
the
so cursed.
one of the greens I've still never had are Brussels sprouts.
Okay. Captain Planet, not Captain America. Okay. Apparently, it's an herb. Wait. The Kezu thing is an herb? Is it an herb with a neurotoxin that can paralyze you? Brussels sprouts are dope. Brussels sprouts can be delicious.
They're just not a
Can.
commonly cooked thing around here.
Yeah.
Like, I know they're popular in Europe and I think the UK for, like, family dinners like Christmas and things like that.
Also, I'm sorry for yelling at everyone. I got loud. My apologies. I'm sorry, guys. I just got so excited. What else? I like my Brussels sprouts, oven roasted in butter. There was one Clapping Planet episode where they said, "Oh no, my ring of power gone forever," and then they left an asthmatic scream. Maybe that was what I was referencing. Not that much of French. Okay, Brussels sprouts being cut. Okay. You got hit with the you got hit in the temple with a Brussels sprout while working at a kitchen one time. Pay attention to the sous chef, Nizoth.
Would you like to make some sous vide?
Okay, so yeah, this is just gonna be another lure out monster. I have no clue what sous vide is. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It was a mispronunciation that Internet Historian did of sous vide.
I'm still blanking on that.
Don't worry, it's French.
Tundra region, why? I have not. I've not seen Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh yeah, there was a drive-in movie theater down there.
Cool.
They were playing Jurassic World 4. Is that the current one?
Yes, that one should be Rebirth. To which I'm literally sitting there. I'm literally sitting here, looking at Rebirth and thinking this is the stupidest concept for a Jurassic Park movie since Dominion. Actually, no. Lost World. There we go. Lost World was. It irks me so.
As long as it didn't jerk you, so.
Oh, just one of the cooks was screwing around and threw it at you? Okay. In that case, as long as it was all in good fun. Okay, Panda, I'm gonna have to leave, make up a couple more Stygians and Ogre lures, and I guess we're gonna be resetting the... Not leave the expedition. It is Fallen Kingdom. Oh no. Oh, that's number 4. Okay, I thought it was like Yeah, no, like one of the worst Jurassic Park movies is Fallen Kingdom now. It's like, oh God.
We're both well aware of that series, QB. I used to watch it all the time on Kid. I had a whole bunch of them on VHS. Land Before Time.
Yeah. Oh, trying to remember which one, like which two were my favorite. Oh, okay. Fine. I'll keep my eyes open for it then. Normally, so how I've been watching movies recently is literally just waiting for them to show up free on one of the streaming services that we have access to. Because, like, this is. I, I don't have to worry about this. Although I still need to go watch The Wild Robot. I just haven't been in a mental state where it's like I am ready to be absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, that's the problem. Food on TV, especially animated, always looks better than real food.
Oh my God, anime food is like anime food is the reason why I try cooking. Fallen Kingdom, it's really good. Okay, let's not forget that the Camp Cretaceous is confirmed canon to the story. That's horrifying. Haven't seen it, unfortunately. Might watch the OG Jurassic Park. OG is really fun. Did you see Chaos Theory? I've wanted to watch Chaos Theory as well. I just have, again, I need to put myself in the mindset to do so. I know you weren't talking to me when you said that, but I'll put my 2 cents in. I read the message. God, it would be so funny if Savage Devil Joe was, um... Oh, okay. DK is watching Chaos Theory right now. Is it any good? This is coming from a guy who watched the French show. It is French, right? Whack Fu. I love it. I love
If it's
Whack
weird,
Fu.
then
That
it's
was
French.
a very fun anime. Yeah, like that was a. I I really enjoyed that series. It was a fun animated series. Okay,
Is it Chaos starting with a Q?
it is Chaos starting with a Q. Okay. So no. Return from expedition. Don't worry, Panda. You don't have to worry about joining. Okay. Whatever. Oh, what do I want to do? I'm waiting. Oh no, Panda's just disconnected. Oh
Um,
no.
on the way down to the campsite yesterday, whilst stuck in traffic on the highway, I saw a bit of road rage. That was interesting.
Oh, well, I can actually max that out. That is egregious. Oh, okay, he's making coffee. Makes sense.
Coffee is good. It's good for the soul.
It's it's good for the ligaments. Oh, I don't have the money for it. Okay, that's what it is.
Chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate.
Chocolate.
I always hated it.
I always hated it. Ain't no shame in watching Wakfu. Yeah. The English dub is a bit rough for the first 2 seasons. Seasons 4 is fun. Do we talk about season 3? Yeah, we'll talk about season 3. Season 3 was good too. Season 3 was actually really good. It's like, no, no, that was the intermission season. That was like not the like yeah. H2H30 for you. Season 3 needed to happen. Season 3 did need to happen. We needed to blow up an entire side dimension to move the plot forward. Season 3 needed to happen. Uh,
Okie dokie, QB. You get some nice beauty sleep.
what if
Hugs
you
you
want
and
ugly
pats your
sleep?
head. Thank you for joining.
Moxie. Uh, at least it thought you go there. Yeah, at least it taught that Yugo had consequences for his actions. Yeah. It's like, hey, by the way, you might be the hero, but my God, do you need to fucking learn? Lately they've been rewatching the original American Power Rangers and recently started watching the psychological horror called Monster, which is not bad. Oh, okay. So that was on Nicholas, and then Nona says, "Did you see the anime Avatar, The Last Windmaster?" That's new to me. There's, wait, hold on, might be from the French thing. Hold on, might be a weird localization. So in America, we have Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, I'm assuming Aang, Sokka, Toph,
I hope it's not
what are the
pronounced Ong
characters?
in your
It's
language.
French. It could be Ong.
No, it
It's not
can't.
going to be out of that wouldn't be out of ordinary for them.
But it's wrong.
It is an American cartoon. It's not an anime. So, Silver, no! Silver hating the French.
I don't hate the French.
I need so much Zenny. Not even funny. Actually, I might have got some eggs to sell. Oh, good, I do have money. Yay.
You need to count your hatches before they egg.
I need to count my hatch before they egg. What does that even mean?
Exactly what I just said.
Okay, DK, don't you start. Understandable. Like, hey, if you want to hate anyone, well, I live in the USA, so you can hate me.
Okay.
Because, like, I'm here to defend the USA. I'm not going to do a very good job, and it's going to be on purpose. It's like, there's not much defending right now. One of the greatest shows of all time. You rewatch it every once in a while. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yee! It's good. I need to rewatch it. Unfortunately, I do need to go back in and watch, go through and update my anime profile watch lists again. Because this rotation of questions that I'm going to be in is going to be coming up, so I need to have a good anime mindset. Recently sold off pages of unused monster parts to get millions of gold. Yes. Unfortunately, this character has not been playing that long. I think I only have like barely over 100 hours, maybe 200 hours in here. That's not enough. DK, it means see how many doors you have before they close up and become brittle. Oh, friends make fun of you because of your English level? Eh.
It was only teasing. I don't actually care.
Yeah, I hope,
You're fine.
like, if I were like, the French, I have to put that in the context of, like, it wasn't until, like, recent history where the French were, like, not absolutely devastating their local territories. It's like, yeah, no, we are taking over this area. Hi, welcome to France. We have one of the largest countries in a warring like we have one of the largest countries on the warring states of this side of the continent. And that is not by someone's mistake. It's like, oh shit, France was serious. France was serious up until like the 1800s. And it was still a threat to be reckoned with until the 19s. And then the World Wars happened. And no one really recovered. Okay. Uh, Papa, you're at MR 180, 600 hours. Took a long time to get, though. Yeah. Get through the story due to certain fights. Yeah. I'm lucky I had the shoulders of giants to stand on whenever I got truly stuck. Speaking of which, I really need to do something. Panda's being very patient. There. We'll do decorations, I guess. Oh my goodness, come on. There we go. You don't think that you reached level 999 until 100 or 1500 hours? Yeah, it takes a little while. It's very possible to get there sooner, but the grind for bonus XP. Lately, they are getting 2 certificates per day. Recommend using a few. Fire the nuke! I gotta switch over to... what is it? I think I'm only on, like... Even with 1200 hours in Monster Hunter Rise, I'm only MR 860. Okay, yeah, randomly turn around. Ow. And Rise is RC 280 and really it's R? It's RC for French? Huh. because in English it's hunter rank. What's the RC abbreviated for? I know of all the things I could have like looked at and said, really? I chose I chose that. Because there's also at the very end the anomaly investigation, so AI, and on that I am actually level 300. Wait, so you're saying that your HR hit 999 on the last stream? It was a hunter rank, not the master rank that hit 999. Because hunter rank, master rank, and investigation rank are all separate systems. Range the really? Huh. I guess what's the so chestnut? I guess is that the French word for hunter or whatever they have equivalent to? So I apologize for my questions. It's like you're teaching me a language. I love learning. Okay. Oh, I missed. DK, they're gonna get some sleep. All right, you get some good sleep. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, I thought you were gonna make it, but then, um, Burstina. I forgot how much I use Switch X. Well, the only reason why I say that is because, so I was able to go and play some of the older games, basically 3 Ultimate. And that just reminds me like, oh yeah, back in Tri and 3 Ultimate, I played a lot of Switch X. And even in like 4 and Generations, I had Switch X as my at least secondary. What happened to me? I used to be cool. You go pet the Poogie. Do the one thing I refuse to do. Just because it makes other people mad. Did you know that with Teostra you can make him right? What? You can make him right toaster? What? Okay, Teostra, you can make right. Shit. Roll away! Whee! Owie. No, turn around! There we go. Sorry, what Teostra letter can you write? I know he does W's. That's not saying much. Everything's faster with friends. You can write. You can write Forster. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. Your boy, your boy's a tad bit silly. It was a joke. Oh. Oh, you can make him write I. Ah. You can make him write cursive Z. Or Z. Okay, anything useful? Throttle vitality. Okay. Oh, which one's a calligraphy Q? Ugh. Right, I'm gonna check to see if that Rajang is in Frost Island. No, right. You're looking for right, which means ritual. Oh! Oh! Well, you understand my confusion. It's like, did he mean right? And it's just like French as being a bastard, or nope, other right. Oh. Okay, so we've got an Ebony Odogron. So yeah. His ass is grass. Do I need to... No, because Panda was able to join Matt randomly. So I can ritual summon him. Immersion is how we learn. Oh. Fuck you! Let's try that again. Oh, okay. I guess I fucking won't then. Hey, on the bright side, this means I get the eternal drip of the Ebony Odogron armor. How did you miss? Also, why do the creatures in the tundra do dragon damage? I'm so confused. Like a good third of the tundra creatures do dragon damage. Oh shit, I'm bleeding. Does Nizoth not want to intrude? Because this should bring it up to level 7 so I can get a Stygian Zinogre. I hope so. Yep. Oh, okay. No, no, you take your time then. Smithy is super important. You think because it's normal, Oda eats some Joe carcass? Okay. The Rotten Veil, the mutation gives him the dragon element. Something along those lines, maybe. I was a little sad that the Savage Devil Joe was not. Um, in, well, this region. The Tundra region. There we go. That's the correct wording for it. He does spam his roar. Actually, that's just a lot of monsters in World. They will just spam their roar constantly. They hate us. Nizoth does not have all of the charge blades. I was so shocked I died. Also, Jerry? Oh, Geratodus. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking of doing next time Kolv is available. It's just farming Kolv until I get the last two crit element Kolv weapons. And then spend way too long maxing out their elemental potential via the augmentation and material augmentation. Well, not maxing them out, but getting close to it. Diablos and Rise. Eh, yeah. Yeah, he does roar a lot in Rise. Hi, monkey. Close enough. I knew what you were talking about. Which, again, I really want to see Monoblos show up in Wilds. Like, if we skip Diablos and go straight to and pick up Monoblos again, I would be happy. I'm surprised that Fraggedy hasn't requested the PNG change.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Just thinking about that, like, I have that as a secret claim that he knows about. Surprised he hasn't done that. I did get a chuckle, speaking about wilds, I did get a chuckle that Seregios made it into freaking wilds again. It's like, haha, game 3! I might have missed world, but I'll be in the next. Let's go. I'll be in the next one, don't you worry. I should also try to get all basically any crit element weapon I can get from Kolv. Even though it's not gonna be that good. Oh, no, to beat the first Furious Rushing. Oh, cool. Storm Monkey. Okay. Quick, while he's down, kick his ass! Otherwise, he's too powerful. Yeah. I don't know. I never really understood the appeal of fighting Rajang. Well, yeah, he has a command grab. Of course you're gonna get pinned. Jeez, I know you're a tempered, but you have so much health. Oh, cool, another Namael investigation. Gonna need to do that again. Some more. It's actually faster if I do it this way. Also, okay. Mhm. I'm gonna use the taxi system. Oh, you bastard! Can't wait till level 7 to show up tempered. That is rude. Literally, the whole reason why I'm doing this is to get you to show up tempered. Frickin' stage hog. Do I have any tips to kill Primordial Malzeno? Let's see. Dual swords? If I remember correctly. Quick, while he's still dying. There we go, full health. Just anything but Charge Blade. Okay, I missed something. Uh, but oh yeah, against Primordial Malzeno. Gun Lance does make him a little easy. I found him easiest with either Lance. Well, that's a lie. Most of my kills with Primordial Malzeno are with freaking Long Sword. Surprise no one. Sacred Sheath is... Yeah. Not Sacred Sheath. Secret Sheath. Secret... Like, Sacred Sheathing, Secret... Whatever, the alt sheath style that you can do. Lance is very good against Primordial Malzeno. Especially if you go for the absolute guard build with guard 5, guard up, and embodied. Special sheath? Special sheath? Blah, 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 blah. It's the other one. It allows you to basically do a charge attack if you use the sheath combo. But it's an instant sheath count. Like it's an instant counter. So you can just basically on demand pull a counter attack. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. The special sheath. Yeah, longsword mass. But another one, yeah, dual swords with the Silkbind Vault or Silkwire Vault or something like that. And you always vault towards the Malzeno. Yeah, really bad with lances, blah blah blah, using the Esmagala ones. Yeah, with dual swords. Actually, you're at Primordial. Like, I would suggest, I mean, yeah, Dragon is still your best option against him. And Dragon Element is very good. But I would suggest going in and taking a look at the Chaos weapons. But the Esmagala ones are still very good for crit build. Hey guys, guess who we're killing? Because my Tundra region didn't level up still. Don't really understand how that worked, but guess who gets to... What I found easiest is that I keep Iron Silk on one scroll and then Vault on the other one. And then Spiral Slash as my secondary. For dual blades. And if you're using vaulting dual blades, be very careful because Malzeno will 100% punish you for being in the air. My soul! Also, if you can get one level of... So with dual blades... Oh, okay, bye. Dual blades, your build you're going to be looking at is crit up, weakness exploit, crit boost, and then dragon attack up. You want your dragon attack to be level 5. Crit element... Actually, drop crit boost in priority. You want crit element in your priority right there. Especially if you're using the Shangri-Las. Um, one level of elemental exploit. And flex skills, constitution, razor sharp. Evade window, evade distance, stuff like that. And that's if you're not using dragon conversion and furious as additional element boosters. Yeah. One of these times I might go through and just um oh, dang it. I was out of the time frame. Go back to Rise and showcase the sheer messes that I have for builds. Is primary weapon weak to blast? Um, he's okay with blast, but in Rise, especially Sunbreak, unless you have crit status, like unless you have the ability to constantly build up your status procs, it's way easier just to go element. Like, again, the only monster that is like an asshole and immune to and mostly super resistant to element is Risen Crimson Glow Valstrax. He's a bastard like that in his Risen state. It's like, haha, no. if I wasn't worried about my computer exploding, I would boot up Rise real quick and show you a basic scroll build for dual blades. Whee! Yeah, stay with the Esmagalabons. They're really good crit elements. Especially since they have a high crit chance, so you don't have to invest as much. If you do just want standard crit element ones, again, Valstrax has really, really good dragon dual blades. But that means you have to fight Valstrax. Oh, I rolled into that attack. I'm an idiot. Fuck off, Bambaro! You can't get Master Rank Crimson Glow yet. Wait, what's your rank again? Master Rank Crimson Glow. Didn't that unlock at Master Rank 80? '50, okay.
I'm gonna go make something to eat, so I'm gonna end my
You go
stream
do
there.
that. Oh no.
hmm Everyone go watch Krypha. Links in the description.
No.